everybody, Jim here in Akihabara today. Very cold, very rainy, but I was pretty dedicated to coming out today, so here I am. Here pretty much exclusively to look for Sega games today, so basically just Mega Drive, Saturn, and maybe some Dreamcast. Because the problem I've been running into is that I can go to hard-offs when I have the time, but where my collection is right now, they're like really specific things I look for, and it's almost like a certainty I'll never find them at just a random hard-off somewhere. So I kind of am forced to either come here or to like peruse eBay and Amazon, and I don't really want to resort to eBay or Amazon. So here I am. So the issue is, can I find what I want? Which right now, like certain things I'm looking for, like maybe a complete copy of Sonic and Knuckles or Bare Knuckle 3, a copy of Metal Black on the Saturn would be nice, but the issue is prices. I can find stuff for decent prices if I go to hard off maybe, but am I going to find what I want? Most likely not at this point. So I can come here and have a better shot at finding what I want, but the prices are going to be elevated, to say the least. So we're just going to kind of roll the dice today, hope for the best. Maybe I can find a deal on something. I think my price range today, maybe between 20 on the low end, 40 on the high end for what I'd be willing to pay for something I really want right now. So we're just going to have to see. But good news is the rain has kind of thinned the crowd a little bit, so not quite as crowded today, thankfully. So maybe it won't be so hard to navigate inside some of the stores. But whenever I get wherever I'm going, I'll pull the camera back out and we'll look at some selection and prices of Sega games in some of these game shops. So hang loose, stick with me for the rest of this this dreary, gray, rainy, cold journey I'm on right now.
Sega video game SG1000.
And just like that, here we are in Trader and looking at Mega Drive games. Always gotta look at what they have on display first. Elysia Dragoon, which looks pretty cool. Very expensive though. 18.3. Alien Soldier, almost $400. El Viento, 140. Dice Input, which I already have. I mean, it's priced okay, but I have it. Sparkster, $250. Oh, let's see. Sonic and Knuckles. Maybe we can find a Sonic and Knuckles. Samurai Spirits. That's not bad, actually. Sonic they have is Sonic 3 for $30, but I already have it. Unfortunately.
Hold on.
Maybe if they had Bare Knuckle. Bare Knuckle. Here we go. Bare Knuckle 3. $150. No, I won't be doing that. Wow. That's kind of surprising for Trader, actually. If I actually collected like SG 1000s, like Mark III and Master System, some of this would be kind of enticing. I should start, honestly, I should start collecting Mark III Master System. These are good looking games. Puzzle Bobble, Triformation? What the hell is Triformation? I don't know. Looks kind of cool. I need to get a Mark III or a Master System or something. Alright. Saturn, what do you got? Cotton Boomerang. Almost 300 bucks. Luckily I have Twinkle Star Sprites on the Dreamcast already. The Dreamcast version is pretty pricey. Battle Grega, Radiant Silvergun. Luckily I have both of them. This game, boy, I'd love to have a copy of this. Hyper Duel, but it's 470 bucks or almost 470 bucks here. This is kind of like one of my holy grails, I guess you could say. But not likely to have it anytime soon. Same thing over here for Astro Superstars. Looks like an amazing game by Sunsoft. 170 bucks. This is my dilemma, people. What am I to do? I can't find these games at hard offs, and even if I do, they're still going to be expensive. And I can find them here easily, but then it's for sure they're going to be expensive. So what I do, go to eBay, or I'm going to get pounded in the ass even harder. Not too much on the Dreamcast actually. I can happily say that most of the stuff I want, like Triggerheart Excelica, Gigawing 2, Shenmue, Gunspike, Cotton, I have all these already, so good news for me. Can't really think of anything on the Dreamcast I'd be wanting right now. So I guess that's that, unless they had Capcom vs. SNK 2, which it doesn't look like they do. Well, I didn't accidentally. I sold my old copy that I had gotten for like $1 at a hard off. Alright, trader. Well, gave you a shot. You kind of disappointed me with the prices you got. We got our Sonic games and everything. I have them already. The only one I don't have is Sonic and Knuckles. And I can never find it, and when I do find it, it's too much. Oh well. Okay, so this one's a bust for my cheap ass. I think it's only gonna get worse from here though, but let's go have a look at some other stores.
企業秘密教えようか。こんなに薄くてゲームができるセガマイカード。新作続々。ピットフォール2、ドキドキペンギンランド、チョップリフター。
スクープだ。ソフトがカードになった。セガマイカード。セガ
And just like that, through the magic of editing, we're in a different game shop. See this here? Rhythm Land, just recently released, like this month, for Mega Drive. Looks interesting, but it's brand new, so it's 60 bucks. So I'm gonna pass. And wow, the selection of Mega Drive in Game Camp is really limited. Zoom, 9 bucks. That's maybe. I've never heard of that. I might have to look that up on my phone or something. Star Cruiser, 23. It's kind of Star Fox-ish. Standard Sonic games, and they're all overpriced. How can you charge almost 40 bucks for the original Sonic the Hedgehog? It's like one of the most common games ever. Saturn, what do you got for us? Have most of these already. Just out of curiosity, what are they charging for this? 4,400. That's too much. Too much. Kind of depressing coming in here, actually. Saturn Snatcher. It's factory sealed, so it's like 30 bucks. So that's actually good advice for people who want to play Snatcher but don't want to pay for the Sega CD version. It's much cheaper. The other ports, they're just in Japanese, so maybe use a guide of some sort. I don't know. IREM Arcade Classics. 10-yard fight. Nah. Pass on that. Thank you. God, kind of depressing with the selection in here. Take a look at their Dreamcast and look how narrow this is. I'm not a small guy and I have a backpack on, so Ill Bleed, 60 bucks. I still like a copy of Ill Bleed, but not for that much. No Capcom vs. SNK 2, unfortunately. Again, out of curiosity. Double Impact, 20 something, 25 bucks. It's not so bad. At least the music in here is good right now. Yeah, so Dreamcast as well. Rent-A-Hero, fun game. JoJo is, it's like JoJo. JoJo's like 30 bucks right now. That's good. It's better than US prices, I guess. Oh, well, I don't know. I feel like this day is turning into a bust already. I'm gonna go to the other Retro Game Camp location, but yeah, so far not so good. But I don't know. We'll keep an eye out. We must never lose hope, people. Let's go to the next place.
アメリカ横断弾丸です目指せニューヨークぶっ飛ばして順位を上げろゲームセンターの興奮そのまま
セガ GP レース
And once again, magically, I find myself in another shop. I've already had kind of a look around. There's not too much in here that I would want. I mean, they got Columns 3, which is pretty fun. I like Columns, but there's actually one Mega Drive game in here that I definitely am going to get, and I'll show you in a minute. But until then, let's have a look around. Mahjong. I don't even know the rules of Mahjong. We got all the Sonics, again, except for Sonic and Knuckles. Heartbreaking, really. What I am going to get for the Mega Drive is this game. This is, actually, I'm not going to get this one because they have, this one with the holographic cover. Ringside Angel, featuring this woman here, a professional wrestler by the name of Cutie Suzuki from back in the 90s. This has camp value written all over it. It's about 25 bucks, I guess, which I don't know, for a game that's probably going to be crap, that's a lot, but it has camp value, and I like camp things. So I am going to be getting Ringside Angel, featuring Cutie Suzuki. But we can come over here and look at the Saturn and Dreamcast selections, which are, again, kind of just really woeful. I mean, there are some kind of cool games in here. Puyo Puyo Sun, for example. Great puzzle game, but I have it already. So, and then just, I don't know, kind of like lots of shovelware and stuff. They do have, you know, like Nights into Dreams, you can never go wrong. Again, if I didn't already have some of this stuff, I'd get it. Sonic Jam, which I'd probably get if it wasn't 25 bucks. I'd probably pay like 10 for this. So, I don't know. And then kind of the same thing for the Dreamcast. I mean, they've got like Shenmue and I think like Virtua Fighter and you know, some handful of like RPGs, some pretty cool stuff. Sakura Wars 2, which is a good game. If you never tried the Sakura Wars series, I would recommend you do. Oh, and they even have Sakura Wars 4. That's a great series, but again, I have like all of them, so. But yeah, super sparse for Dreamcast and Saturn. But you bet your ass I'm gonna be walking out of here with Ringside Angel featuring Cutie Suzuki and the sick holographic cover. People, judge me, don't judge me, I don't care. I'm gonna buy that. But that's it for this shop. So I'm gonna make my purchase and then we're gonna move on to the next one.
Get it on, all night long. SG1000 非専用キーボード SK1100 が新発売。さあ手つなげばパソコン、ベーシックから学習ソフトまでとにかく楽しく。
Okay, last ditch. Hail Mary, Super Potato, which I'll give them this. They have pretty rad selection. What do you got here? Boogie Woogie Bowling, some little anime characters, and a Xenomorph. Who doesn't want to play bowling with a Xenomorph? $20 some odd though. It's a bit expensive for a bowling game I've never heard of. Sonic 1, 2, and 3. No Sonic and Knuckles. You see my dilemma? I can never find Sonic and Knuckles anywhere. Slime World. Squeeze by some people. Street Smart. Also not seeing Bare Knuckle 3 anywhere, but since Trader had it marked at like $150, wouldn't put much hope in that being any less. Cool shooters here. I have pretty much all of these. I don't have X-Dazedly Ray, but it's 50-something bucks, and you know, it's not my favorite Mega Drive shooter. Like, I had a loose card at one point. Like, it's okay, but it's not $50 okay. Oh man. Even their Samurai Spirits is more expensive here. It's too bad. Maybe I should have picked it up at Trader. Kageki. I don't have this. It's $30 though. I don't know. Yeah, you can audibly hear me getting more depressed as I look at prices of games. Some Saturn stuff back here. If they have a Metal Black, I'll take a look at their Metal Black, but it doesn't look like they do. They have Layer Section 2, which I'd like to get, but it's $40. I think, I hate to do it, emulation is sounding better and better, like every day. Oh boy. And some action titles, again stuff I have already, thankfully, because prices are not getting any lower. Shinobi and Guardian Heroes, a few other things. The Rockman games keep getting more and more expensive, even though they're fairly common on the Saturn. Vampire Savior. It's in really good shape though, the box and everything. It's like $40. It's an amazing game. One I have already, thankfully. Oh, okay. Loose cards. I don't typically buy Mega Drive loose cards. I'm always wanting some, you want it in a case. But they have some cool games. Tatsujin and Ghouls and Ghosts. Good stuff, but yeah, this is what happens when your collection gets like almost to exactly where you want it. You have almost everything you want. It's so hard to find those last few stragglers for good prices. I could buy some Sonic keychains though. Why not? That'll make me feel better. Sonic underwear. Some Sonic undies, look like boxer briefs for $12. Show your Sonic fandom with Sonic underwears, socks, phone case. Maybe not today. And Dreamcast. Again, like the last few things I want, like, okay, Capcom vs. SNK 2. Why is it 20 some odd dollars? Like, it's super common. I bought mine for $1 from a hard off like 5-6 years ago, and then sold it, which was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, yeah. So there it is. I mean, there's some good stuff. You know, for less than $14, you can get some King of Fighters. It's Fatal Fury, MVC2. I mean, there's selection is amazing, but the handful of games I desperately want, they either don't have, or the prices are like out of control. Just for a laugh, let's go look at some stuff in the case. Yeah, just have a look. These are the cases of Broken Dreams as I put them. Hyper Duel in there, like over $500. That makes me cry. I really want Hyper Duel, but not for $500. And then Mega Drive stuff. All the usual suspects. Again, some of this I'm glad I bought many years ago. Pulseman, Battlemania Daiginjo, almost $900. Vampire Killer, almost $700. So, yeah. That's the state of it today. Comic Zone, over $1,000. Ugh. Yeah, emulation is looking better and better every day. I've been a staunch supporter of collecting physical media, but oh man, it's wearing me down. Anyway, that's a look at just some of the Sega stuff they have in Super Potato. Again, I mean, they have some cool stuff. Knights, a whole bunch of shooters, action games, fighting games, shooters for the Mega Drive and the Dreamcast and everything. They have everything you want. It's just, good lord, what are you willing to pay? I mean, why not just buy it on eBay or Amazon or Yahoo Auctions and stay home? Anyway, for a Sega hunt, this was kind of uneventful. But I'm done in here. I'm gonna go outside.
セガはロールプレイングゲームも変えてしまう。ファンタジースター。かつてない驚異のグラフィック。壮大な SF ストーリー。その秘密は4メガ。ファンタジースター。
Okay, so this kind of backfired on me, I guess. I came out here looking to fill some holes in my Sega collections and instead ended up giving myself like a wicked case of depression. Just, I don't know. I couldn't really find anything that like I had in mind, and anything that was pretty cool was really expensive. And the only game I found today was something I didn't even know I wanted. I hadn't even crossed my mind. And I mean, time will tell, but I'm willing to bet when I get home and start playing that game, it's going to be a mediocre wrestling game, if not downright terrible. I mean, it's made by Asmic. They didn't make that many great games, but I don't know. I bought it just because it's kind of quirky. But yeah, missed out on. I didn't miss out. I mean, they had lots of stuff I want. It's just, oh, what's a guy to do? How do you stay dedicated to collecting physical media when, I don't know, things are the way they are? I mean, it's just, either I have to become a millionaire or I have to just sort of, I don't know, give up. Just start playing emulators, get some EverDrives, that kind of thing. I don't know. You in the comments, give me some advice. Let me know what you guys do. What do you think? Is it time to sort of leave all this game collecting business behind and switch over to digital? Or should I not give up hope? We must never give up hope. So you tell me. How are you guys dealing with the prices and stuff? Are you emulating, or are you just biting the bullet? Are you sticking strictly to online shopping, which I might start doing? I mean, why am I out here in the cold and the rain when I could have just stayed home and not bought anything? But, well, shit, people. I'm done. That's enough for today. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I mean, I really appreciate it, always. All the new subscribers and people sharing and commenting, and I mean, it's awesome. So thanks. You guys, you keep me going. You really do. I probably wouldn't have come out here today, or at least I wouldn't bother to pull a camera out if you guys weren't watching. So thanks a lot. So until next time, take care, everybody. Goodbye.